Up, up and away. Despite what you've read on North Carolina's license plate. The first flight in America was right here in Philadelphia on January 9, 1793. Way before airplanes, people learned to fly with giant balloons inflated with hot air or hydrogen gas. 10 years after France pulled off the world's first piloted balloon flight in 1783. A different French guy flew his balloon from 6th and Walnut. He landed in a farmer's field in South Jersey, making the first successful human flight on this continent. The event was witnessed by thousands, including President George Washington, along with future presidents John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison and James Monroe. It's a remarkable story, but just one blip in the extraordinary life of Jean-Pierre Blanchard, who followed a passion that would mortally consume him and the two people he loved most in this world. Though his Philadelphia balloon launch had been extremely successful, it hadn't been profitable for Blanchard. He tried setting up a small museum in Governor Mifflin's backyard, but "Come see my deflated balloon" was a tough sell for tickets. People would also pay to watch him send small animals into the sky. A fuse-operated spring would send them back to Earth in a parachuted cage. But that's hardly a way to make a living. After his son died in a freakish balloon-related accident, Blanchard returned to Europe to marry his second wife Sophie Arment, a young daredevil who would become the world's first woman in flight. Unfortunately, she would also become its first casualty, in a gruesome accident over Paris's Tivoli Gardens before a crowd of horrified spectators. Perhaps one consolation is that Blanchard was not there to see it. He had died years earlier, when he had a heart attack on a balloon flight, collapsed, and plummeted to his death. Read more in this true Philadelphia story by Bob McNulty, including gripping details from Blanchard's sensational life and aviation history, at the link below in the description.